2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. And let's see what she can do here today. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here on the first. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
She's currently tied for third. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
That impressed me and her. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 4 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, that's a ripper.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. That's just inside the range.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. She finds herself currently tied for second. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Second shot here on the fourth. close was that to going down? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
She's setting up here from about 110 yards. Yeah, this is lovely.
This putt coming up was for birdie. We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, get in. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Second shot here on the 7th. An interesting choice of the driver here.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. And this putt will take them to 5 under. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt to move into a share of 1st place. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. She's currently in 2nd place. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 7. Setting up miles from the hole. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par here.
So far so good, but it's only early days, Rich, in this rivalry.
Up early on their rival, which is exactly where you want to be, but a lot of golf still to go until the end of the tournament.
Oh, great swing there. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently tied for first place. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Whew. Don't give them praise, just look with admiration. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. And this putt for a share of the lead. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's a good-looking shot there. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yep, about 195. That's her number.
Opting for the 6-iron. This one looks to be heading towards the green. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
The old hammer hands putt. Putting for a par here. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, that was pure. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
Opting for the 9-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a par now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
She's feeling less club here. I have to say, I think that might be the right call.
Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Just one off the lead after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 15th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
It's got a chance. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 4 under. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
She's in a share of top spot. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Trying to get the 6 under now with this putt.
Looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take her to 6 under. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
We need this one to bounce right. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Great touch.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Then, Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lip.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, I think that the chances are pretty good. The good thing about having a small lead is you have an opportunity to make it a bigger lead. And you want to do that. You want to go ahead and start separating yourself from the rest of the field if you can, but you can't do it all in one fell swoop. It's hole by hole.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. Time for the second shot into the first. Yeah, that one will play. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Wonderful shot.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
She's currently sitting in first place. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Ooh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hans, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Going with the 5-iron here. Okay, that'll work. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Oh, you know you want to.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Not bad. Time for the second shot here at the 4. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. It was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Fantastic touch. What a play indeed.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
There, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Going with the pitching wedge here. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Great shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Okay, steady now.
A par putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. A 7-footer right here. And down it goes. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. What a shot from the bunker. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, she's going rogue. Bit of extra club gone against the caddy's advice. Let's see.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
This is their look at birdie.
This is a good chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt is about 8 feet.
Got to try and save the par here.
And there it is.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Opting for the 5-iron.
That's definitely left of the green.
And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
She seems to be completely unfazed by her rival Tony Finau, firing on all 4 cylinders and hitting approach shots like that. Just wow.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
It's heading for the fairway.
From around 180 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Going with the 7.
I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one's tracking. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
This one's a par 3.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue.
That's just a bit outside there, Luke.
Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Well, it's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And here we are with the third shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Putting for par. And that signs off on today's round. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the TGC Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack. So they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This shot from around the 200-yard mark. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
I'm over on the 17th now, guys. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And that puts her in first place. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? She has this remaining for her par. Oh, nice looking putt.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
She's our leader. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Well, now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that should secure the par on this one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
They've chosen to club down here.
She's played that one nicely. But this is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Just didn't drop. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Good looking putt.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Just needs this one to kick right. Yeah, well played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be fun here.
And this one is for her par.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's an awful error. Getting ready to play their third. You like that, didn't you? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And that will drop in for a birdie. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
An opportunity to make a par here. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Next up is this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Wonderfully played. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This one, well, she's looking at about 105 yards. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
She's found the green on this approach. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This really looks good.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
That dog will hunt.
Putting for birdie here.
This is on a stupendous line.
And that should secure the par on this one. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, absolutely flushed.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, she's looking at around 19 feet here.
This is buckets. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. She's currently sitting in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
14 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Top effort, that. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Quality shot, that one.
And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards.
I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, you're a ball striker. There's no doubt about that.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's 8 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
That's some good golf right there. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Now pace this off. She's looking around 185.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well struck. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, so close.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And just a little bit of work was all that was required to complete that round.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
So far, so good. With one round to go, how are they going to handle the pressure tomorrow?
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the TGC Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Look, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. And let's see what she can do here today. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the first. Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Oh, so good. What a shot.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards. What a drive that was. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Outstanding approach shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for birdie. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And here we are with the third shot. Terrific. What an effort.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This one's on line. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Next up is this two-shot hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Time now for the 4th shot. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in 2nd place.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
This one is all over it. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm on the 15th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That is a beauty. What a putt.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Just 6 feet between her and the hole. Nice stroke.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in 1st. Lydia Ko holds 2nd. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. 2nd shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And that puts her in 1st place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Good look at birdie here. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance? John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next.
Oh, yes. How good.
They've jarred it on their final hole of the round. What a way to finish. 8 feet to the cup. Nice line. What an effort. And another shot to your lead. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Good shot there. An opportunity for a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. They get a little ground draw here.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
25-footer is what she's faced with. This would be a great putt to hole. Looking for another birdie here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. It's just about 3 feet away. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Going with the 7.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
A birdie putt awaits.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, what a super shot. And she's our leader.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
This hole is a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this. Hello. Worth another look, shall we?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Taking aim from about 170 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Super shot, that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Pretty good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
4 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And down she goes. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage. She's currently sitting in first place. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop, and the event is hers. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to not... Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.